Marcel, the Aussie anarchist here, and I've got an article from The Guardian here, and this is just breaking news for Australia. YouTube should not be exempt from Australia's under-16s social media ban, the eSafety Commissioner says. Julie Iman Grant has urged the Albanese government to rethink its decision to carve out the video sharing platform from new rules which apply to other apps. YouTube should be included in the ban on under-16s accessing social media, the nation's online safety chief has said as she urges the Albanese government to rethink its decision to carve out the video sharing platform from new rules which apply to apps such as TikTok, Snapchat and Instagram. The eSafety Commissioner, Julie Iman Grant, also recommended the government update its under-16 social media ban to specifically address features such as stories, streaks and AI chatbots, which can disproportionately pose risk to young people. The under-16s ban will come into effect in December of this year, despite questions over how designated online platforms would verify users' ages. Well, we all know how they're going to do that, and that is by implementing a digital ID system. Now, one of the biggest complaints you could lay against the government for their desire to implement a digital ID system is that it enables the government to watch over the citizens of any given nation with impunity, effectively enabling a surveillance state. Now, given the fleet proliferation of social media, we've already given the government such an intricate look into our personal lives via what we share on social media, but this just enables them to watch even further because we're going to be signing into different avenues with our digital ID. Sort of like what happened during the pandemic when you had to use a QR code to scan in to enter a building or to check into a restaurant or something like that when the restaurants were even open. Be very wary of any governmental body that puts something into law under the guise of wanting to protect children or thinking what's best for the children. It's usually a scapegoat tactic, a false flag tactic for the government to backdoor in something much more nefarious, especially when it comes to these matters of personal security, personal privacy. I don't trust the government with any of my information. Why would we? And I'm perfectly aware that throughout the course of the last few years, a lot of people in the public have given a lot of their personal information away to companies like, multinational companies and other private institutions like Meta or something like that. But those of us that have always been skeptical of it have opted out of doing anything like that. The Facebook Cambridge Analytica data scandal. In the 2010s, personal data belonging to millions of Facebook users from around the world was collected by British consulting firm Cambridge Analytica for political advertising without informed consent. The data was collected through an app called This Is Your Digital Life, developed by data scientist Alexander Kogan and his company Global Science Research in 2013. That's what I was just referring to. It's all about money. Everyone in the government, 99.9% of the people in the government, it's all about money. Follow the money and you'll find the truth to everything. And when you get older and you realize those things, you realize that the entire political system is just built on lies and profiteering, and it's absolutely terrible.